In this video, I will list 4 biases that are likely impacting your financial decision-making. Overconfidence, regret aversion, mental bias, and anchoring. In other videos, I will talk about more biases that do equally affect your decision-making. Overconfidence. This is one of the most potentially damaging and dangerous errors in thinking when it comes to optimal decision-making. With this bias, you tend to overestimate your skills, your belief about the probabilities of things happening, your ability to control events and their outcomes, and your predictions for success based on previous successful experiences. Overconfidence influences trading and investment behavior in a way that frequently results in monetary losses. With overconfidence, you assume that you know more about financial decisions than you do. Consequently, you make mistakes and end up with lower returns or even lose the money you invested. When making decisions, avoid overconfidence. Regret aversion. This is another powerful force that can cause bad decisions. To avoid the regret of having made a bad choice and the distaste for admitting to yourself or others that you suffered a loss, you may avoid making a decision altogether. On the other hand, you might stick to a wrong decision and suffer further losses. Avoiding emotional reactions is the best strategy against regret aversion. Mental bias. Decision-making behavior related to payments is normally affected by mental bias. People use different mental categorization for money depending on what sources they obtain the money from. In other words, we do not treat every dollar we own equally. Commonly observed mental categories include windfall gains, pocket money, income, and savings. Windfall gains and pocket money are usually the easiest for consumers to spend. Income is less easy to relinquish, and savings the most difficult of all. It is advisable to concentrate on your ultimate financial goal before spending regardless of what mental account you take it from. Anchoring. This is yet another bias. When anchoring, you base your investment decisions on values known to you, even though these values may have no bearing on the decision. An example is selling a stock that has lost value. You tend to use the price you paid for buying something as the anchor point or reference point upon which you decide to sell. That is, if you bought a stock at $10 a share, that price becomes the anchor point upon which you base your decision to hold or sell. This can make you hold a stock that will likely never recover, thereby compounding losses.